Hey viewers, welcome to another episode of Bloons Tower Defense 5, the daily challenge. And yeah, today we're doing kind of the same challenge that we had a few days ago, where we only have one of each tower and a maximum of 3 this time. Apparently I cheated on the last one. Well, I didn't know I was cheating, but so I didn't do it on purpose. But apparently I placed 2 spike factories. I wasn't aware of that I could only place one, but if you sell one of the towers, then you can place a second one. So kind of cheated in that way, and I thought I just read the instructions wrong, but this time I made sure that I read them correctly and that I know that I can only build one of each. So this is my second attempt at this, which basically means it's not very hard, because some of these puzzles I have to do like 20 times before I actually get the setup right. But here you don't really have a lot of choice. You have to go for the AoE cannon. That much was certain, because otherwise you can't really handle the big waves like with 60. Like wave 63, but we're only going to wave 60, so that one is not a problem. I think 55 and 53 are also waves with a lot of come on, what are they called? Ceramic balloons. Those are really hard to stop without an AoE cannon. So that's why I go for that. Then of course the AoE wizard, because that one does way more damage than the one with the wind upgrade on path 1. And then yeah, I kind of doubted for the last tower. First time I took the tech shooter, but that one doesn't do enough damage, not nearly. So this time I took the boomerang, and you can choose between path 1 and path 2, and path 2 does, well, not a whole lot of damage unless you activate the special ability, but the special ability can only be activated like once every wave, and that is not good enough to handle most of the balloons. This one does a lot of AoE damage and it shoots pretty quickly, so we should be okay. So this one, the final upgrade on my wizard tower is going to wipe out all of the Moabs, since it stays alive for 20 seconds. If you can trigger it right when it's on the right side of your screen, yeah, where my mouse is right now, then you can actually get the best killing going on a Moab that is right there. So yeah, you have to take care of that, and of course, yeah, in some waves it won't be available until later in the round. And yeah, here one Moab is not a problem. I shouldn't have triggered it here, but yeah, it's going to damage the second Moab a little bit. So you can handle, if you upgrade everything to full, you can pretty much handle everything. You should have no problem, except the double Moabs like this one. So this is where you need the bird, and as you can see, if you trigger it when it's on the right side of the towers, so just in the bend there, then you get the best reaction of the bird. And there you can see, taking out 3 Moabs this time. And yeah, now of course it won't be available, so this round I will have a little bit of a problem, losing a few lives. You can probably play that a little bit differently, by triggering it the bird a little bit earlier in the previous round, and then blah blah. But anyway, the single Moabs easy enough, and yeah, we're just going on to a big wave here, and yeah, double Moab again. So I'm going to trigger the bird at that exact moment, and then it's going to take out all 4 Moabs, plus damage this one a little bit, but this one shouldn't be a problem. These are all, well, not grouped up, so as long as they're not grouped up, you should be okay. Of course, you want to use the bird whenever it's available, and well, there are Moabs on the screen. And then we're going to get a relax round here. This is normally quite a difficult round, but in this case not so much. And then we get level 60, and of course doing exactly the same thing with my bird here, but that's wrong because this balloon is slower, so I should have waited a little bit more, but I'm going to get the Moabs anyway. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!